He left me broken, literally. Hospitalized, penniless, and betrayed. After 7 years of loyalty, my boss vanished with the money he owed me. So I made one call and destroyed everything he ever dreamed of. You want to know how a man loses his dream house, his business, and his dignity? Keep watching if you've ever been stabbed in the back by someone you trusted, especially someone who smiled while doing it. Smash that like button, subscribe, and buckle in. This isn't just Payback. This is poetic justice served cold, with interest that you think a 7-year friendship, boss to foreman, would mean something. Turns out, it didn't mean a damn thing to rap boss. But let me rewind. I was a trained computer tech who got smacked by the 2008 financial crisis right as I graduated. No college, no scholarships, just job after soul-sucking job. Then I snapped and became a welder. My dad's trade. Hard work, but honest. Fate stepped in. A free state-sponsored welding program had just launched. Days after finishing it, I was hired by a small business doing field welding across Europe. That's where I met RB. At first, the guy seemed like gold. He worked hard, paid on time, and even took out a loan once to pay us when a client delayed. He was the boss we all dreamed of having. For 6 years, we were more than colleagues. We were a crew, a band of brothers. On the road, dirty, tired, but laughing through it all. Then, year 7, the old crew moved on. Family, stability, normalcy. They wanted out. RB stayed back, sending me workers while I managed jobs as foreman. But the guys he sent? Total degenerates. Thieves, junkies, guys who'd fight over breakfast. I was babysitting criminals while trying to keep jobs on track. Still, I did it. Got contracts signed off. Kept the money flowing. But RB? He started slipping. Late wages. No travel reimbursements. Dodgy pay stubs. Then came the moment I'll never forget. 3 a.m. Phone rings. One of my co-workers was arrested for drunk and disorderly. No ID, just a company badge. They called the customer, who called me. I cleaned up that mess. I ate that mess. And when I got home, I finally sat down with RB and I told him, I'm done. Settle what you owe me. He owed me nearly a year's worth of travel costs, 2,000 miles a month, plus nearly 6 months of upcoming sick leave, if you count what was soon to happen. He gave me the usual song, the wife's blocking big expenses. Just a few more months, I swear. I was skeptical, but agreed with one condition. I wanted half of the money by September. I had renovations scheduled and needed to pay the workers. He agreed. Weeks passed. I worked locally on minimum wage, and even that was late. Then September, D-Day. I saw him, gave him a look I knew he felt in his bones. This is your last chance. He smiled, a fake, placid grin. Then he ghosted me. Went abroad to scout work. I was furious. I planned to hand in my resignation exactly the day that money was due. But fate, well, it has a dark sense of humor. 1 week before the due date, I slipped on a ramp and obliterated my ankle. Emergency surgery. Bedridden. Months of recovery. And the money never came. Neither did my wage. And then came the final gut punch. My mom had to use my last savings to pay for the renovations. I was broke, injured, unemployed, and about to default on debt. Oh, but there's more. You see, in my country, sick leave for work-related injuries is covered by the state. The employer just needs to pass it through. RB kept it. He stole my government-funded sick leave. So I lay there, broke, crippled, furious, and I decided he's going down that I had access to everything. Expenses, travel logs, worker contracts, pay slips, hell, even the bribe he paid under the table. As soon as I could walk, hobble, I dragged myself, high on painkillers, to every government office that would listen. Labor Board, Tax Authority, Health Insurance Inspector. Every last agency got a copy. At the Labor Inspectorate, the woman reviewing my files muttered, "My God, he broke half the labor laws in our country." Then the avalanche began. RB's accounts, frozen. Licenses, suspended. Travel ban. Business bankrupt. But the coup de grace? He had to sell his dream house, the one he spent years building, where one room was bigger than his old apartment. to pay the fines. Now, he's back in that sardine can apartment. For people, no space, no hope. He called me once, screamed at me, swore at me. I told him, "You stole from me. You left me to rot. Don't ever call me again. Speak through your case officer." Sometimes, revenge doesn't come in fists or flames. Sometimes, it's just handing the truth to the right people and letting karma do the rest. You don't always have to hit back, just hit smart. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, what would you have done in my place? Ever seen a backstabber get what they deserve? Don't forget to subscribe for more stories of betrayal, survival, and sweet, sweet payback.